Hey guys, I'm Courtney.
And I'm Joey King.
And we are here to help each other recap the Kissing Booth series so far.
Don't worry, we got you.
Now, Joel and I already fully recapped the first film.
Go ahead and click that link if you missed it. Right, just there, here, somewhere.
Here's a quick recap anyway.
Lee Flynn, my character,
and Elle Evans, my character, have been BFFs since birth.
Lee and I developed a list of friendship rules. Lee was responsible for rule number 9.
Rule number 9, young lady.
Relatives of your best friend are totally off limits.
That last one is a little bit of an issue with Lee's older brother, Noah.
He starts a few fights to defend Elle's honor.
Noah! Yet he still won't work the kissing booth when Elle asks.
Kissing booth?
Absolutely not.
Speaking of the kissing booth, it's a smooching success.
Alrighty, let's do this thing!
That was terrible. Elle gets her first ever kiss from Lee's off-limits older brother.
And Rachel, who is very on limits, kisses Lee, sparking their romance.
And Noah and Elle start officially breaking rule number 9.
After that, there's a lot of lying, sneaking, betrayal in various forms.
Calm down. But eventually, Elle and Noah get caught.
So much for rule number 9, huh?
And when it comes time to choose between her bae and her bestie, I hate that I just said that, Elle puts Lee first.
I can't keep hurting people that I care about because of you.
Bros before bros.
Until she realizes a true best friend wouldn't make her choose. Even though Noah's about to move 3,000 miles away, he and Elle are finally official.
Aww.
Can Elle and Noah make long distance work?
Can Lee and Rachel make short distance work?
That's not a thing.
Well, I guess you'll just have to find out in Kissing Booth 2. When the Kissing Booth 2 starts, Noah is away at Harvard and Lee is now Big Flynn on campus.
Elle and Noah are still together, but like a mature adult, she's giving him his space. Maybe a little too much space.
I don't want space, I want you.
Okay, so Elle and Noah have a few communication things to work out, but they're still going strong.
Meanwhile, Lee, Elle, and Rachel are gearing up for senior year.
And what happens during senior year?
Senior skip day!
No.
Senioritis?
Yes, but no. College applications.
Right, looking towards the future.
Which brings us to...
Rule number 19. Always go to the same school as your bestie.
Elle and Lee apply for UC Berkeley together, following their mother's footsteps.
But those plans change when Noah encourages Elle to apply to other schools.
Maybe you can come to school here with me.
But for some dumb reason,
Rule number 19.
Elle decides not to tell Lee about all those other applications.
Applications to Boston University, Tufts, Boston College.
Harvard?
Yes, and Harvard.
Sorry.
Regardless, they've still got a lot to do before college acceptances come in.
Like beating the new high score on the Dance Dance Mania machine.
What the hell is that?
MVP is going down.
And of course, hosting another kissing booth.
Everybody in favor of Dance Club doing a kissing booth this year for the fundraiser, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
And what would the Kissing Booth 2 be without 2 kissing booths?
I'm pretty sure it's still just one booth, dude.
We forgot about the presentation for the kissing booth.
Oh my god.
And they don't have any kissers lined up again.
So we didn't actually get anyone yet, did we?
That is correct, yes.
And who is this year's most requested kisser?
Marco, the new boy in school.
Sweet mercy.
Boy, that is a man.
Elle is tricked into complimenting Marco over the school intercom.
I don't know whether to lick it, smack it, bite it. I want to do all 3 of those things.
Now, that's what I call a thirst trap. Lee encourages Elle to ask Marco to work the booth.
But that's not really Marco's thing, so instead,
I'll play you any game here for it.
he challenges Elle to a duel.
It's DDM, not Hamilton.
Oh my god!
And of course, she wins!
Now, if Elle can only win that $50K DDM contest and pay for college, that may or may not be Harvard.
Meanwhile, Lee and Rachel actually are having trouble making the short distance thing work, mainly because of Elle's strict DDM practice schedule and constant presence.
Lee has some trouble balancing his relationship and friendship, and Rachel's had enough.
I know that Elle is your best friend, but this has got to stop.
Lee tries to patch things up with Rachel while Elle visits Noah in Boston.
Elle and Noah are having the best time! Until she meets Chloe.
The impossibly hot supermodel goddess that is definitely not into Noah.
Hello, gorgeous.
It gets worse when Elle finds Chloe's earring under Noah's bed, and then reads Noah's text from Chloe while he's in the shower.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's not good.
And even though Noah tells her that nothing is going on between them, Elle is having a lot of trouble trusting him.
If you're telling me that nothing has happened, then I believe you.
Good.
Thankfully, Lee and Elle's DDM practices for the competition are going great. Oh, wait a second. No. No, they're not. Which is why Lee convinces Marco to step in and step up.
There's no way I'm gonna do it.
Why not?
I'm already doing her kissing booth.
That, and it gives Lee more time to spend alone with Rachel, without having to tell Elle that he needs to be spending more time alone with Rachel.
Don't worry, I took care of everything.
Nailed it.
Elle and Marco start to practice together a lot. And sure, their practices are challenging.
You know what? If you don't want to take this seriously, we should just call it off.
But soon, Marco reminds Elle to just have a good time.
Just gotta let go.
They even take a break and have some dinner. Ride the Ferris wheel, relax on the beach at sunset.
That makes it sound like a date. It wasn't a date.
Meanwhile, Lee has a plan to win Rachel back with a romantic intercom stunt.
I love you, Rachel. And I'm really hoping that you love me too.
Come on, that was pretty smooth.
It definitely was. And it seemed like things were really back on track with them. Until Halloween. Elle and Lee showed up as Ghostbusters.
And Rachel was the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Joel.
Okay, Rachel was 1/3 of us more.
Because Lee forgot to tell her they were switching costumes.
Oops.
And Rachel finally tells Elle how she's been feeling.
My God, Elle, with you around, I literally can't spend a moment alone with my own boyfriend.
So now, Lee is spending all his time with Rachel, Noah is spending all his time with Chloe, and Elle is spending all of her time with Marco.
Want some company?
With all the dancing, eating, and hanging, they're becoming real friends.
Or maybe more than friends.
Hey, we'll get there. But first, the Dance Dance Mania tournament.
Marco and Elle are ready, and the competition is fierce.
Wow, they came to win.
Hey, Elle and Marco came to win too. And their performance is basically flawless. Except for the part where Elle cheats on Noah with Marco.
I don't know, I thought it was kind of an exciting ending. Almost as exciting as discovering a bunch of secret college applications in your BFF's backpack.
Anyway, Elle and Marco win the competition. But when she sees Noah in the audience, all she feels is a loss.
Elle is hoping everything will get sorted out with Noah and Lee at the Flynn family Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah, because everyone knows that holiday dinners are the perfect time to have calm, level-headed discussions about issues on which you fundamentally disagree.
She's my best friend.
You lied to me.
Nothing goes better with turkey than secrets, lies, and infidelity.
This has been lovely. Chloe, always a pleasure, but I think it's time for me to head out too. So,
If only Elle had actually talked to Lee about college.
Well, if only Lee had actually talked to Elle about Rachel.
If only Noah hadn't lied to Elle.
If only Chloe hadn't been so freaking gorgeous.
Needless to say, everyone is soon sad and single, like a bunch of Eeyores.
But Elle and Lee finally have a real conversation about everything that's been going on with them.
I had to make a choice.
And things start looking up again when Lee wins Homecoming King.
Lee Flynn!
Until Marco and Noah immediately make it awkward with their toxic displays of masculinity.
And you didn't come over here to say congratulations, so just admit it.
Okay, let's go, Noah.
Elle's got no time to stress about it. She's got a kissing booth to run.
The kissing booth is now open for business! All right, let's do this thing! Again!
Cue kissing montage.
No.
Ah, young lust.
Elle sneakily sets up Lee and Rachel to kiss each other.
And Lee wins Rachel back.
I missed you.
I missed you too.
Yes!
Pretty soon, it's Elle's turn in the kissing booth. Guess who is first in line?
Marco! But he doesn't want to kiss.
I was kind of just hoping my ticket is worth a minute of your time.
He just wants to talk.
Heard that before.
And Elle is finally honest with herself and him about who she likes and what she wants.
But you're not the one.
Growth.
Elle does the whole run to the airport thing, while Noah, with a little encouragement from Chloe, does the whole run away from the airport thing.
Where's Noah? He left. He went looking for you.
Noah and Elle meet up at their spot and finally get on the same page.
I know I used to make fun of you and Lee and your rules, but I see what you guys have. I guess a part of me just kind of wanted to have the same thing with her.
Turns out Chloe is just Noah's Lee.
Soon is graduation day for the seniors of Los Angeles Country Day School.
Oh, so have you heard from Berkeley yet?
No, Lee first.
I got in.
Elle admits that she's been waitlisted at both UC Berkeley and Harvard.
Marco makes it clear he's not done fighting for Elle.
Come on, bro. It's not worth it.
And our two happy couples go for a drive on the PCH.
Ooh, we need ship names. Ree and Ella? No, Lachelle and Noelle.
Yeah, we don't need ship names.
Soon after, Elle gets her official acceptance letters to Harvard and UC Berkeley and realizes she has a tough decision to make.
Will Elle choose to go to Harvard with Noah?
Or will she make the right choice and go to UC Berkeley with Lee?
Or will she fall in love with New York even though she and Peter totally agreed to go to Stanford together and then break up and then make up and then...
Joey?
I'm sorry. I just watched The Kissing Booth 3 on Netflix. Now.
Now it's just Rule 21.
If you see something awesome,
show your best friend.